Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I feel like I've had so many insights and so many new ideas and so many things to share with you, but I'm going to have to make it separate into separate videos just because I have so much information that I want to share. And so little time. So many videos, so little time, but that's okay. I will eventually get everything out that I need to get out. Bottom of the deck, by the way, is believed to be the message that's meant for you the next time you do a reading. Some people do the top one on the deck or the bottom one, whatever works for you, whatever you feel guided to. So I always shuffle before I put them back in my box. So the message, I guess, that goes along with what I'm saying right now is brilliant idea. And basically it's from Archangel Uriel, and it just says that your idea is divinely guided and to please take action to bring your idea to fruition. So maybe you guys are having some new ideas coming to you. Let me know. Always feel free to share things on my Facebook page, Justine Stream, or you can email me, justines.stream@gmail.com, or check out my blog, justinestream.tumblr.com, I believe. I'm going to use the Archangel Oracle cards today. One of my favorite decks for sure. Very basic, to the point, easy connection to the main archangels. I also have an archangel book over here. It's called Archangels 101. So it's a bunch of information about the different angels. I know some people have a hard time adjusting to the thought of the angels, but if you have a hard time with that, just associate them with energies, because they definitely carry their own energies, their own colors, their own meanings. It's the same as gemstones, right? Different colors, different properties, different meanings. So even if you don't physically see an angel, maybe you can see the color, or for people like me, it's more of a sense, like feelings, sensations in your body. But sometimes I see colors. But anyways, doesn't matter what you label it, as I always say, it's just about going with the flow and feeling it. So let's see what's in store for this week. I'm just going to focus here and ask that the messages come through for everyone that will be watching this video, and messages that will benefit everyone, help everyone with great love and ease. And I can't believe we're already, man, I don't even know what day it is, the 20th of January already in the new year. And we're going to be approaching a Mercury retrograde, by the way, so I think some stuff is coming up for us now to kind of prepare us for some more healing. Oh, okay. There's a fourth one that wants to come out for an additional message, apparently. So, for the beginning of this week, we have Counselor with Archangel Israel, and the message is, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. This is what I've said before, guys. We're all teachers and students. It's not one person who knows what's right for you. We always know what's right for us. Sorry, I think I'm moving too much, and this is sitting on a blanket right now, so it's kind of moving. Anyway, there's not one person out there who is higher than you in any way, and you're not higher than anyone else, right? We're equal beings, and we're all able to connect to our higher self, to Source, to Spirit, to God, to angels, to higher energies, higher vibrations, whatever it is you want to call it, right? And we all have the ability to do that, and we do it all in our own unique individual ways. And there's so many ways to connect. It's just finding the way that feels right to you, and it's not about me or anyone else telling you how the right way to connect is to you, because you will find the way to connect to you in the perfect way at the perfect time. And I trust in that. I know you can do that, and I know I can do it, right? So just remember, at the beginning of this week, you have many amazing things to say to other people as well, and it's usually not even when you're trying to be inspiring, when you're trying to help someone. Usually things just stream out, if you will, and you channel things without even realizing half the time that what you said really hit someone profoundly in a positive way. So just be conscious of that and aware of that, and notice, when stuff like that happens. Maybe someone will say to you that something you said or did made a difference to them. This is the other thing I want to mention too, is you don't know that you make a difference just because someone says you made a difference. And I was saying this the other day, or I was thinking this the other day and writing it, that things aren't true because someone says so. And that's a simple truth that's hard to wrap your head around sometimes, because we feel more reassurance when we hear things from other people, when they tell us that we did a good job or that we helped them. You know, and it's great to praise other people and, well, you know what I mean. Like, I'm not trying to say to glorify other people, but it's great to encourage people, is what I'm trying to say. And help people, especially younger people, with their confidence levels and stuff like this, because it's an ever-growing, building thing, right, for the rest of your life. Where was I going with this? But bottom line is, we're always worthy, and our worth, I believe, never shifts or changes. We're born worthy, we die worthy, and in between we're worthy, and our worthiness never changes in between. And now sometimes our perception of our worth changes. Obviously, we go through certain circumstances that make us feel like we're not good enough. And these are blockages within ourselves, and we attract relationships of all sorts to mirror to us what's already inside us, right? So there's no one that can really make you feel like you're not good enough, because you kind of already feel that inside, and that's just being triggered and brought out of you to catch your attention so you can heal it and remember and come to this simple truth that you are worthy as you are. And you're worthy just because you are, because you're a piece of the divine, because you're light, because you are love, and that is your core, period. And that's everyone's core, period. And obviously there's a lot of gray in life. It's not all black and white, but that's the core of it all. And bad stuff happens in life, obviously. There are bad people. I don't know if I would even call bad people, because everyone, if there's a bad person, like a terrorist or something like that, or someone who kills people, obviously they signed up for a crazy life this time around, and they're just living the life they're supposed to live, and then they'll, you know, continue into the next life, just as we all do, right? Like, we live multiple lives. So obviously those people are operating from a place of not realizing their potential, and from a place of hurt, and that's where it stems from. So anyway, that's a whole other topic we can get into about bad not really existing. But anyway, just remember that you're worthy just because you are, and because you're born that way, and that's your birthright, and that is never going to change. So that's something to remember. Yeah. So for the middle of the week, we have angel therapy. I think we had this a few weeks ago. It's been coming up quite a bit. It's with Archangel Raphael, and the message is to give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. This is constantly coming up because we always feel the need to carry burdens on our shoulders. We feel it physically, we feel it emotionally, we stuff down things, we get so stressed out and worried. And I'm actually envisioning a picture right now that I saw the other day from an author, and she basically made a visual depiction, if you will, of what your mind looks like when it's worried. And I should post a link to that poster in that digital art later in the bottom. But anyway, basically when you're sending out worry energy, it's just not helping anybody. And I've said this before, guys, this isn't anything new. We put out that energy, we're making ourselves sick half the time. It's not even real illness, it's just things are coming up physically because we're not paying attention to what we're feeling, and it shows up physically, so we get sore. And actually my best friend is witnessing the same thing she's been through before with laryngitis, and well, it's similar to laryngitis, and she's having issues with her throat chakra area, which she knows very well intuitively. It just kind of comes to her where this issue is coming from. And the last time she had this issue, probably a year ago, it was the same kind of situation happening in her life. So there is so much meaning behind physical pains, and that's, again, a whole other video. But you know what? We can avoid a lot of that. Yes, it's cough, flu, cold, season, grossness, winter. You know, I didn't formulate a very good sentence there. But you guys know what I mean. It's a time where everyone's like, oh no, I'm going to get sick. They focus on getting sick, and they get sick. They get stressed out, and they get sick. And I'm not saying you can always dodge it, but sometimes you can. Honestly, it starts with what you focus on. And a lot of this just starts with giving your worries and burdens up to the universe. Now, whether you want to say giving it to your angels or giving it to God or just giving it out to the universe, like I said, out of your body, whatever, it doesn't matter how you say it. But it takes practice And it sounds so easy, you know. Don't just let go of all your burdens, you know. And it takes practice, I'll tell you that. And but when you feel stressed out, just try to breathe and trust in divine timing. That's all you can do, and you will be shown things at the right time. You'll end up meeting up with the right people at the right time. You'll bump into people. And when you witness things like that, your faith and trust is just reconfirmed. That you have nothing to worry about because everything is happening at the perfect divine time. You are exactly where you need to be, and so is everyone else. And everything's falling in line with your life plan that you planned out for yourself before you were born in this life. So, just another reminder that, you know, you can never overburden your angels or the universe or source, spirit, God, whoever you want to refer to, again. You know, they can deal with things much better than you can, and they have a higher vantage point of the bigger picture. Many times we get so focused, I've said that before too, on such a small little thing that we don't even know what the big picture is. You got to back it up to see what it is. And that's why surrendering and trusting and trying to go with the flow as best as possible, trying to practice that, is honestly the best thing you can ever do for yourself and for other people. For the weekend we have Chakra Clearing. Haven't had that in a while. I feel like I've been saying that I need to do that though, so I've been calling on Metatron. When I do this, just a little tip, because the message is call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. When I call on Archangel Metatron to clear out my body, and I envision, you know, light going through my body and what have you, I ask my angels to clear me out, and also Archangel Michael to keep me safe and shielded when I do this. I'd say both at the same time. And the main thing I feel like I really need to share with you guys is that I ask for it to be done gently. Because if you're asking for a huge clearing, it'll happen, you know, and that's when you may get sick, actually, to clear out your whole body. Maybe you will get a flu. Like, even full moons, sometimes people are releasing and they're cleansing, they're getting sick, they're like vomiting and stuff. Not all the time, but sometimes. So if you're asking for a huge clearing and you do want to detox all of your body and all of your energy and blah blah blah, trust me, it'll happen if you want it to happen. And sometimes your body naturally needs to go through that cycle, whether you like it or not. But if you do want just like a gentle clearing, you can ask for that and you won't get sick. So don't be afraid of asking for a chakra clearing or anything like that from your angels, because they're not just going to make you sick. You know, you have to just specify sometimes that you want things to be a bit more gentle. And additional message, patience, was that not the message that came up at the last video? I was so amazed and so blown away. Sorry about the music, guys, by the way. My brother's having a party, apparently. Party for when? Yeah, I was amazed. Last week I was talking about patience, and this message is coming up again. Just to reiterate here, just to, come on, keep this in mind, always keep this in mind, that we need patience for everything. And as I said, it takes time to plant our seeds and to grow our garden, and it takes patience to live our dreams, to heal ourselves. Never gonna end. It's a never-ending process. Healing is with ourselves and with other people. Relationships as well take time and patience. Our career choices, our goals, in every aspect take patience and gentleness with yourself. And that's what Archangel Jophiel. So that's just another message again. It was here for this weekend, and it's going to be there, I guess, throughout. Probably, I would say it's an additional message. I would apply it to all week, but I would apply it to all the time. Just something to always keep in mind, especially right now. For some reason, the message of patience is just really coming out. Again, I think it's because we're at the beginning of the new year. We're very focused. We want to be goal-oriented. We want to keep going and push forward on our goals, but everything happens at the perfect divine time, remember? And we can't do it all at once. You know, things will happen at the right time, and we just need to be patient. I hope you guys have a fabulous week. Looks pretty awesome to me. And I'll catch you next week. Bye.